Oh, we need cave carrots, a torch, and void essence. Oh my god, that's right. These are also randomized, obviously. Fuck! This is not Kingdom Hearts 1. And that is because I started recording a Kingdom Hearts 1 video, and then the game just absolutely shut itself, and I was 20 minutes in, and I didn't feel like we were recording the start of the game. So I figured, you know what, if Kingdom Hearts 1 is going to be an unstable son of a bitch, we might as well play a different randomized game. So here we are, playing a Stardew Valley. I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is a controller game, because when I initially played this game a couple of years ago, I played it on mouse and keyboard because I didn't have a working controller quite yet. So I'm very curious to see if the controller is going to work. I'm going to start with mouse and keyboard because we're going to need to do some typing here and stuff. We'll call ourselves Vlogger, and we will... the farm name. The farm name, as far as I understand, will also be the seed. By the way, I'm not entirely sure whether or not we're going to do an entire run of this, or if we're just going to do like a couple of videos of this. It kind of depends on how much I enjoy it, but also how much you guys enjoy it. So... can we use spaces? Yes, the YouTube's farm. Favorite thing is views. Animal preference, cats, dogs, or cats. I like the black cat. And I'm just gonna more or less randomize myself into... I quite like that one. Do we want a standard farm, a river farm, a forest farm, a hilltop farm, a wilderness farm, a four corners farm? That sounds kind of neat. Or a beach farm. I'm just going to go with the standard farm for now. And we can go with that. It doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. I'm not totally sure what is going to be randomized. I think the collecting we need to do for the bundles, those items are going to be randomized. So those could be literally anything. I also think there might be some randomization to this intro bit, but I don't know if that's entirely correct. That's why I didn't skip the intro. I'm also not reading it until... Yeah, I don't think this is randomized, so we might just go ahead. Is Vlogger actually going to do some editing in this video? Yeah, I know, it's insanity, right? Like, I never do editing in these Let's Play videos. I mean, I do a little, but like nothing more than takes like more than 5 minutes. And again, me talking right now is actually taking me more effort than cutting this out. So, okay, so I skipped through all of that because that didn't seem like it would be all too useful. And we got some artichoke seeds, which I don't think is usually a real plant, is it? Is that a combination between artichoke and radish? Is it a real vegetable, or is this like bullshit vegetable? There's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. That's very nice of Mayor Lewis. We need to meet everybody in town and cultivate and harvest. Maybe this is just what you usually get at the start of the game. Again, it's been a... Oh my god, there's a lot of bullshit I have to take out here. So let's start by doing that. Just clearing a little bit of space for myself here. I don't seem to have a hammer yet. That is kind of problematic. Might as well get that done soon. Yeah, so... Stardew Valley, very much not a short game to play through. So, again, doubt that I'm going to just do this uncut or do this like the entire playthrough. I'll probably end up just like doing a couple of episodes here and calling it a day. Unless this ends up being very, very popular with you guys and I actually have a lot of fun with it, then we might keep going a little longer. But I don't see myself actually finishing this, just as a heads up. Because usually I don't really... Usually I don't really do series that long. I mean, I did Kingdom Hearts 3, which was a very, very long series. But that's probably one of the longest series I've done in recent memory. So... let's see how these things grow. Ideally, whenever we get through the first like tutorial sections of the game, which I hope this randomizer might help us speed through, we can just sleep and grow plants when we know what we actually need for the bundles, right? So as for right now, let's go into town and the music definitely seems randomized. Also, that definitely seems like something that should not be there. Sea urchin, okay. We got something real weird in a weird location. That's probably going to be more sort of rule than the exception in this playthrough, to be fair. I also might just do a week or two of just random games with randomizers to them, because I know that there's... okay, nothing too important here. I just need to talk to everybody, is what it's really about. Egg onion starter. Yeah, it does seem like the names of all the seeds are weirded up. Fairy stone sapling. Egg onion starter sapling. I don't know if I'm laughing at things that are really in the game usually. I don't think those are the things that are really in the game usually, honestly. Because there's also like a Final Fantasy IV randomizer I found the other day, which kind of turns it into a roguelite, which would be very interesting to take a look at. So I might do like a video or two on that, and we might bounce back and forth a little between different games just to see what they're all about, before eventually probably going back to Kingdom Hearts 1, because that's what we always end up doing. Or Kingdom Hearts 2, for that matter, but I really didn't... I don't have any of this. Copper trash can? When trashing an item, you reclaim 15% of its value. That's gotta be part of the new update, right? Because I don't think I've ever had that. Which also means, hold on, if that's the copper one... does that mean that if we get a very, very good trash can, we can actually just get 100% of the money when throwing things into the trash? Or maybe even more than 100. Maybe at some point it's more valuable to just toss things into the trash than actually selling them? That'd be kind of neat. I very much doubt it, but it would be kind of neat. I don't like you. I've never done a Joja Mods playthrough of Stardew Valley. I might do at some point, honestly. Might be a fun thing for like a Mambus series to do a Joja Mod run through, because I think it's remarkably easy, right? It's just a matter of spending a shit ton of money at them, which is just a matter of doing the thing that makes you the most money, selling those things, and then buying more seeds from Joja Mod, which, by the way, is also more profitable than buying seeds at the other store, I think. Because Joja Mod sells them for lower prices, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got copper ore out of that. That is actually very interesting, and a muscle, sure. Wait, does that mean that foraging might actually be like insanely profitable in this? Because that's kind of what I'm hearing. Yeah, so the shops seem to be non-randomized, largely. Which is good, probably. I would like it if those were randomized as well. The more randomization, the better, usually, right? Sometimes, like, a game becomes unplayable if it's too randomized, I am aware. But I always like to go, like, a little on the side of... An unbeatable game. It's not unplayable, an unbeatable game that's like zany and fun. As far as like randomizations and mod goes, obviously, if you're just making a game, don't listen to this. But an unbeatable randomized game is generally more fun than something that's gotten like a lot of logic behind it to make sure it's beatable. And as a result, is less weird. I think weirdness is definitely what you're looking for in a randomizer. And if if your game isn't that weird, or your randomizer isn't that weird, it doesn't really do what a randomizer is supposed to do in my view. So, introduction. I've got 8 out of 28 people. That's not that much. Finally found somebody. Been walking around for about 5 minutes or something like that. I think we haven't talked to her before, yeah? Have we? At this point, I don't know. I just want to meet as many people as humanly possible because I want to get this this first quest out of the way. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Could I be doing something more useful with my time? Yeah, probably. But the first few days in Stardew are always kind of slow. So I don't even know why I'm spending this much time, like, talking. Other than the fact that I kind of just want to be sure that this video gets made today. One huge upside, though, for playing Stardew Valley as a Let's Play series is that I can more easily record it over, like, 2 or 3 days. Just because it's a game that's easier to pick up and put down. But I do think that we're... Nothing interesting in that trash can. I didn't mean to look, but still, nothing interesting in the trash can. I don't know what I was talking about anymore. So I guess what we're going to end up doing is we're going to go back home and just sleep. Just try to see those, what were they? Are they radishes? Reggie chokes? Something like that? Let's have those grow and see what they turn into. Are the sprites going to be different for them as well? Probably not, but it would be kind of neat if they could, like, procedurally have, like, the top half of one sprite and the bottom half of the other sprite. Because it seems to pretty clearly be a combination between 2 different plants as is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to clean up a little bit of mess around here just to get some wood and get some other resources and stuff. And I'll be back in a moment when that is all done. Well, mostly done. Because there's no way that I can clean all this up. Because I don't have a hammer, for instance. I don't know where you get a hammer. Probably through mining. Or maybe you just get it at some point. Honestly, don't know. Again, I said I was going to cut. I'm very bad at cutting away, can you tell? We ended up finding some mixed seeds. So I'm going to plant those as well before we call it a day. I have 4 of them, so should be 1, 2, 3 more. Then we select these. It's definitely, by the way, not a controller game. I figured out while playing this, because being able to just, like, actually aim at where you want to hit and stuff. It's really useful playing this with a mouse. So let's go to bed for the night, because we spent all our energy and it was getting dark. So a very good morning at 6 AM. That's a fucking inhuman time. And hello, Clint. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open, finding ore. That's good. Well, I just found a couple laying around, really, but sure, thanks. If you want to get the most ores you can find, you'll need a furnace. Oh yeah, of course, you do. Just so it happens that I have an extra set of blueprints laying around here. I want you to have them. We can make a furnace now, if we have stone, which we don't, because we need a hammer for that. Learn how to craft a furnace. Is it a hammer or is it a pickaxe? It might just be it's probably just a pickaxe, right? I have a pickaxe already. Why did I think a hammer? Yeah, sure, okay. I just have a pickaxe. Which... Oh, I think I just I just killed one of my one of my mixed seeds. That's not good. Hello, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach to see me sometime, Willie. We'll do that today, then, I guess. What is the inventory? It's the same as in Minecraft, that's right. Let's water our stuff first. I don't think... Maybe that's still a seed? That seems like it's still a seed, right? I think that's still a seed. Let's just assume that's still a seed. Until proven otherwise. Do we have enough water to water everything? No, we don't. We do have some water here, though, so that's not a problem at all. We can just clear ourselves a path. If you imagine that this farm is going to look anything close to decent at any point in time, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because that ain't happening. That's absolutely no chance. I'm not going to build a nice farm. We're just playing this not even to, like, completion, let alone luxury. Craft a furnace, definitely can do that. The South Beach before 5 p.m. Let's do that first, then we get around to making a furnace. And then we can, I don't know what we can do. I don't think we can get into the sewer yet, right? It's locked. Yeah, we can't get into the sewer. But we can learn to fish. But for that, we're probably going to need to throw something away. Oh yeah, we definitely do, because I don't think I have any more room in my inventory and we need the fishing rod. Hi there, son! Heard you're a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Is it though? Is it? Oh, I'm still trying to unwind from the month of salty seas. I really don't care about any of this dialogue stuff. I guess we throw away this and then we can get that very easily. This might not be that bad. So let's cast. Let's see what we can get through fishing, because surely this is also going to be randomized, which makes me think maybe I can get. Can I just get legendary fish some other way? That would be insane. Imagine if the legendary fish, right? I have to focus here for a moment. Imagine if the legendary fish were just a drop for the fish are still fish. But it seems that they are different fish. Just humor my fantasy for a moment, right? Imagine if we can just plant something and the drop table is randomized and we get a legendary fish out of that. That's like, I don't know how much money, but that's a lot of money. Anyway, so we have 2 fish around here, which I don't really care about in the slightest at the moment. I'll be fishing around a little, obviously, and this seems inventory full. We're going to need to get a backpack as soon as we possibly can. But for the time being, I think maybe making a chest and a furnace are the 2 first things to do. Because furnace, because obviously we want to smelt a copper ore that we can just find in the ground, apparently. And then we also want a chest because we don't have the backpack yet. And it's gonna be a while before we can probably get that backpack. Because I'm going to go back right now and spend my money at PS to buy some more seeds. Because that's going to make me money in a couple of days' time. And maybe don't fish inside of a store. How much is this actually? 2,000 gold. Okay, so that's gonna be a hot minute before I can do that. But we can sell some of this sap, and then we can get quite a few of these actually, and these will work for us all throughout spring, which we've only just started. So. And now we don't have to buy anything else really anymore. We don't really have to re-buy the seeds, is what I'm getting at. Because we'll get, let's say, it takes 8 days to grow, but keeps producing after that. So we'll have our first harvest by the 10th. And then I think it might produce like every 3 or 4 days. So we'll get a few harvests out of that. By which point, at the end of spring, we should maybe be in some kind of shape where we can buy that backpack, which would be really fucking nice. So let's just dig a little bit of a trench here. We've got a lot of seeds actually. That's 54 seeds. That's maybe a bit more than I should have bought. I'll be honest about that. But we've got it now, so there's no turning back. And a lot of those are going to get lost to birds, I imagine. Because I don't have a scarecrow yet. Not alone enough scarecrows to have literally all of this protected. And it's also going to take a lot of energy and time every single day to harvest all of this. So maybe getting 50 of the cheapest thing wasn't the best idea. Who fucking knew? But we will see. I'm going to plant these things and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, all of them are planted. Now I just need to water all of them, because that's going to be an easy task. I am going to require a better watering can so fucking soon. But it's going to make me a lot of money. The first time I played Stardew Valley, it was coming off the back of, I don't know which Harvest Moon it was, but a Harvest Moon where mining was by far the most profitable thing you could do on a high level. So I started playing Stardew Valley in that same way, and I didn't make a lot of money for a while there. But yeah, in Stardew Valley you definitely also eat one of these. Probably should have cooked it first, I imagine. But it'll work. But in Stardew Valley, and I think most Harvest Moon games, to be fair, but in Stardew Valley, it's definitely actually the farming that makes you the most amount of money, generally speaking. So we're going to focus on that right off the bat here, because I do need that backpack. As you can see, I'm already struggling for inventory space. After we finish doing all of this, we will... Can we, like, eat the fiber or something? It's going to be rough here for a moment. What we can do... I don't know if there's anything we can do, actually. Now I think about it. Because I shouldn't have sold that sap, because you can make that into a, I think, an energy drink or energy bar. Again, it's been a while since I've played Stardew. Okay, so a very long story short is we don't really have enough energy to do everything we need to do every single day at this point. Then again, no, I did also like dig. I'm gonna try. It's a very bad idea to do this, but it's an even worse idea to waste money. Come on, we can make it. That's not that's a that's also a waste. Come on, only 3 more after this. No, come on, no, don't fall asleep, you son of a... Good thing I don't have money to be fined, so that's not going to be a problem. I do have less energy there. Oh, and today everything is being watered as is anyway, so that's fantastic. Unlucky, we found you were lucky we found yada yada. Yeah, they didn't really take that much money because I didn't really have any money is the thing. So how do we craft things again? Crafting, we can craft, we need more copper ore for that. You need copper for a chest, because fucking of course you do. Let's see, we don't really need to clay. We probably can get rid of that because those seem very easy to come by. Fiber as well. I guess we go foraging today, mostly, because I don't have money to buy more seeds. I don't have to water anything. I don't really have a lot of energy to spend on anything because I passed out last night, which I should have seen coming. That being a problem. I didn't. If you're wondering why I should have seen that coming, is even if I watered everything yesterday, just assuming... Wait a second, is that an item or is that a... That's not an item. Never mind. Even if I watered everything yesterday, I would have had less energy today, which would have been a problem if it didn't rain. Luckily, it did rain, but you can't always count on that. So that's just a stupid move on my part. I guess this is kind of a day worth skipping, though, because Doesn't seem like there's a lot of things to go around foraging. We can't go into the mines yet. There's nothing we can do without money. We can walk around and talk to some people, I suppose. But presumably... Actually, now that it's raining, I'm assuming most people are going to stay inside for the day. We're going to play through today, and then I'm going to end today's episode. And then we'll see if I do another one. I really hope that I will. I was kind of hoping to have this a little bit more fast-paced so that I could get into the town hall within this first episode. But apparently that's just not a thing. I don't think I've talked to you yet. Hold on. Have I talked to you before? Help wanted. We need a farm fresh hucklepepper. I don't have money to buy the seed, so yeah, but it does pay quite well. So I'm just gonna accept it, and if I can't actually deliver on that within 2 days, there's no way that can grow within 2 days. You son of a! Is there? It's closed on Wednesdays. Of course it is. Can we just cancel quest? That's not going to happen. I need to meet 10 more people. I need to harvest that, and I need to craft a furnace. Let's go craft a furnace. That seems like a thing that we can do today. And maybe afterwards we can have another little walk around and we can meet some more people. How much... Hold on, how much do we actually need for a furnace? Oh, we need cave carrots, a torch, and void essence. Oh my god, that's right! These are also randomized, obviously. Fuck! Oh no, that's not good. That's really not good. We need void essence for furnace. Shit. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. At least making a gravel path and... Oh, cobblestone path is even very easy to make. Oh, that's real not good. So we're not making a furnace anytime soon. But if I can't make a hold on, if I can't make a furnace, I can't upgrade my shit. So how in the hell am I supposed to get a void essence? Very, very slowly, I suppose. This is the kind of thing that I'm definitely, if we keep this series going, I don't know why I'm harvesting stone, because clearly I don't need it for a furnace. I need void fucking essence. And cave carrots and torches. That is a problem. But this is the kind of thing that if we keep this series going, which again, I don't know whether or not we will, but assuming that we will, this is definitely the kind of thing that I will either do in a members video, off screen, something like that. It's just the grinding parts of it are probably not going to be too interesting to have in the main videos. And with that, I do think that we have a pretty decent wrapping up point for today's episode. So we that's not good. That's really not good. But we've made a start. Do let me know whether or not you want me to continue this series. We already are almost out of energy, which is just sad. If you want me to continue on with this Stardew Valley thing, do you want me to take a look at other randomized games, just like as little 1 or 2 off videos? I'm thinking if I do other randomized games and don't commit to anything, I'll give them all a week. Oh, sap actually is negative energy, so we don't want that either. I'll do them all for a week. That's 3 episodes, so that's an hour and a half of content, and probably in some case 2 hours or so of gameplay. And we can just move on from that afterwards, if necessary. But if you guys enjoy this, just me walking around this place and just doing a bit of farming, I'm very much up to just do this for a couple of weeks before we go back to Kingdom Hearts. So do let me know. And it's 12:40 p.m., which is also known as bedtime in Stardew Valley. This will happen quite a lot, I imagine. Level 1 foraging. 1 axe proficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. That's very, very good. New crafting recipe, wild seeds. This is scary. New crafting recipe, field snack. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what it will require to make the field snack. We're going to check. Hold on. We're going to check. Crafting. 50 stone and 5 hay. That's actually not too bad. Like, it's not great, but it's manageable. And what about the wild seeds? 1 wild plum, 1 pomegranate, 1 apricot, and 1 mussel. That is significantly less good. Significantly less good. Anyway, that's been Stardew Valley for today. I'll see you all back next time. Probably.